What's good, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you guys for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please take the time to do so. And welcome to all of my newbies. Welcome to all of my returning subscribers that's been rocking with me since day one. Thank you so very much for all of you guys' love and support. And if you really like the channel, send a donation to it. All right. If y'all want to donate, my Cash App and my Venmo is Thatssogoldie. And my PayPal is bossmovetarot86@gmail.com. As we are not monetized over here, so we do not get paid for any of the readings that are put out on the channel. So we're going to be doing a reading on Zahrie Walls. I kind of wanted to wait a little while before I did the reading on her, and my condolences go out to all of her friends and all of her family. I'm so sorry for you guys' loss. She was beautiful, and she was really good at what she do. Okay, she was a really, really nice hairstylist. Like, I remember when Kanika had passed away, and I know this is not about Kanika, but I just want to say this. But I remember when Kanika had passed away, and we was all looking up like the friends and stuff, and we was trying to see who was who, and we was all like going on her page, and I seen that she was a very talented young lady. She was really good at doing hair, and she would do everybody here in Chicago damn near, So, and I, had watched her grow from that time all the way until now. And it's just sad to see that happen to her. All right. Also, there was a young man, he also passed away. I don't have a lot of information on him. And so if people could come forward and leave down in the chat section what that young man's name is that passed away with her. They said that he was a stylist as well, because I would like to do a reading on him as well and pull his energy. You pull on his energy as well to see what we get. But without further ado, let's jump into the Zahrie Walls reading. Get your popcorn, get your snacks, get your blunt, get your drink, whatever. All right, let's get it. All right, may I have messages for Zahrie Walls? What happened to Zahrie Walls on June 21st during Yacht Weekend? What happened to Zahrie Walls? Two of Swords in reverse. Something caught her off guard, something that she didn't see coming on this boat. Okay, look at that boat. Six of Swords. This came in reverse though. And there's swords. There's like swords in the boat, like holes being poked in the boat or something. What's the Six of Swords with the Two of Swords for Zahrie Walls? We have the Two of Staves in reverse. We also have the Knight of Swords and the Emperor in reverse. What is the Emperor and the Knight of Swords for Zahrie Walls, and what happened to her on June 21st? The King of Swords. There's an investigation that could be going on quietly about like something going down on this boat, like if there was a fight or whatever. Okay, so there was a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man, and there's a Leo, Aries man. What's the Emperor with the King of Swords and the Five of Swords for Zahrie Walls? The Hanged Man and the Queen of Staves. So this Queen of Staves and this Emperor in reverse could have planned this. What was this Queen of Staves with this Emperor for Zahrie Walls? The Moon. Okay, somebody thought something was so funny. Somebody could have did some type of moon magic here too. We have the Eight of Cups. Almost as if I want to say like somebody seen her. They could have helped her, but they didn't. We have the Nine of Cups and the Sun. We also have the Four of Pentacles. So I guess this Leo person with the Queen of Staves, which is the Queen of Wands, I don't know what they was trying to accomplish here. What was this Queen of Staves trying to accomplish with what happened to Zahrie? Six of Staves. This person wanted to be viewed as the only something here. Six of Staves in reverse. and the Fool in reverse. Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius energy. What's the double six of staffs with the Fool for Zahrie Walls? The Six of Cups. Somebody was trying to act like they didn't see something, but they did. All right, look. Six of Cups in reverse. Why do we have double Six of Cups here for Zahrie Walls? We have the Three of Coins. We also have the Ace of Staffs here in reverse. We also have the King of Cups. She's like saying that people really wasn't helping. Like when she got on the water, it wasn't really helping. They had some people had the opportunity to help her and did not help her. And the only person that was willing to go in after her was this King of Cups here. All right, what is this King of Cups? Who is this King of Cups energy for Zahrie? Who is this King of Cups energy for Zahrie? The Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the Empress in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like somebody was in competition with her. Like they do the same thing as she does. And so they kind of felt like, well, if we can get something to happen to this person, then I'll be the one that's on top. What's the Empress in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles? They feel like they couldn't make no money because of her. With this Eight of Pentacles and this Empress in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yep. We also have the Queen of Cups. So this is like a group of women that were jealous. Okay. And the men had something to do. Some of these men had something to do with it too. Now these women ain't talking. This Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This Empress in reverse. And the Queen of Staffs in reverse. Who is this group of women that were jealous of Zahrie that was on this yacht? The Hermit in reverse. And that's why she never really come outside. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They jealous of her Wheel of Fortune. Because majority of the time, she stayed to herself and she just worked. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse. Somebody could have been mad because somebody got pregnant by somebody that they wanted to be with. It could be something as stupid as that. Okay? What's the Page of Cups, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? The Sun. And she keep like referencing like, you know, someone was telling her not to go. The Ace of Coins. It's something about her looking at the sun. Like she could have had the opportunity to like make some money and she chose not to do that. She chose to go out and have a good time. So she thought. But, you know, it was a set of Nine of Cups with the Hermit. So a Leo Virgo person is significant. I know that Zahrie was not a Leo. She was a Aries because she made that very clear. Every chance she got, she'll let you know she an Aries, baby. Okay, what's the Hermit with the Nine of Cups for Zahrie Walls? And what happened to her? The Four of Staffs. And the Emperor. So the Emperor, something happened while they was partying. Okay, I feel like it was a setup. This is something that was talked about. Yeah, death. The Death card with the Four of Staffs. Now, the death don't always have to mean that. The death card don't always have to mean that it was death. But, I mean, in this instance, yes. What's the death with the Four of Staffs for Zahrie Walls? We have death here in reverse. Yes. You know, they wanted to get both of them. Three of Swords in reverse. And, you know, she heartbroken because she feel like, damn, I thought I could trust people. So we have a Queen of Staffs. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What's the death? The Three of Swords and double death. I feel like both of the death cards stands for each person that lost their life. Strength in reverse. Because this individual has low self-esteem. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this was a setup. You know, they felt like, well, if we could knock her out the box, then we ain't got to worry about her no more. If we could take her out or get her taken out. Give me more on Zahrie Walls. What happened to her June 21st during yacht weekend? All right, adventure. It says explorer, pioneer, crusader. She went on the adventure. Give me more for Zahrie Walls. We have artists here. Yeah, somebody was jealous of her creativity, her artistry, and they wanted war. But see, they didn't want up in your face war. They wanted behind the scenes war. And you know, this is what I be scared of as a woman. You know, the fact that people will target you and you don't even be knowing they target you, hating you, not liking you. You know, yeah, we have children, ritual sacrifice. What is this ritual sacrifice for Zahrie Walls? We have truth seeker here. So it says questioning of authority, spying and investigation. We also have philosopher, scientist, inventor, and mathematician. What else is here? We have rural living in reverse. So there were other plans here, but those plans fell through. So this is what they went with. They was really supposed to like get her. She was supposed to pass away from hypothermia. Something was supposed to take place in the wintertime, but they couldn't get her in. All right. Give me more. What happened to Zahrie Walls June 21st? Okay, we have water disaster here. Okay, it says flood, tsunami, a tropical storm, drowned and lost at sea. Okay, psychic. She could have had got a reading or something, and the psychic told her that something like this was going to happen, but she maybe didn't want to believe it. What's the psychic and water disaster? Well, somebody is a psychic, okay? All right, we have romance. So they was mad at her over a romance. And they wanted to, they could have had plans to do her execution style in the wintertime. And there's like a group of people that's into this type of shit, okay? All right, what's the group here for Zahrie and romance? We have alternative sexuality. Here, it says sexual minority, Casanova, polygamous, and polyamorous, and asexual. So she, we ain't gonna talk about our love life, but at the end of the day, it could be about that too. Many reasons. The fact that she was a bomb-ass hairstylist, she was sexy as fuck. They may have looked at her like she took all the men. It was some deep-seated hate here for the girl. Okay, give me more. What happened to Zahrie Walls? What do we need to know about her death? And what happened to her? We have karmic family. So somebody, y'all can't see, hold on. Somebody in a karmic family, it's a done deal. So somebody decided this fate for her. You didn't do anything wrong. Somebody tried to make it seem like she did something wrong and she didn't do nothing wrong. You done. So somebody could have threatened her, but she didn't know that it was that serious. And she didn't know that it was going to come like that. It says jealous over your money. So they was definitely jealous over the money that she was making. And they was sending subliminals to her. Like I told y'all. The truth is coming in 2 weeks about what really took place on the yacht. And somebody could be going to prison. Or this is what she wants. She's saying whoever did this to her was super obsessed and a lunatic. Okay? She could have told somebody don't call her phone. Okay, I know y'all can't see it, but that's what it says. And somebody was a hitman. All right? Okay, tell me about this hitman for Zahrie Walls. A fight between two sisters. And one of these sisters could have got into it with her. And one sister didn't agree with what the other sister had planned for her. All right? What else is here for Zahrie Walls? Something about bundles. So I don't know if somebody was jealous over bundles. Something started over bundles. And then this person decided they was going to plan this. And look, it say, I'm going to laugh at you. All right? I like to keep up mess because of my trauma. Somebody's name could be Nikki. I told you no one can have you but me. New love offer. I stalk you online all day. So she was getting stalked online. Okay? Let me fix my wig. She was getting stalked online. She could have recently had just got a new phone. And look, whore. So there was some jealousy behind the connection. Here, and what I'm getting is, she could have been dealing with somebody, but once she found out that they had another person on the side, she bossed up and she got her a new man. All right? So there's no reason to beef over somebody that I don't want. You know, this is pettiness. And, you know, she like, I'm a whole businesswoman. I don't involve myself in these types of things. All right, what else is here for Zahrie Walls? A change is coming. Shapeshifters. It's a done deal. We got it's a done deal several times. We got a house full of drama. Somebody called, so something could have taken place or something could have been said before this trip. You know what I'm saying? And somebody was running their mouth. Okay, who was running their mouth in this house full of drama for Zahrie? Who was running their mouth in this house? The last ride. Somebody was bragging. Oh, I'm going to make sure that B take her last ride. Da, 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 da. Look, somebody could have been stalking her phone as well. And looking at her social media. So I'm getting that she had like a lot of followers on her social media accounts. And so they could have been stalking that. Who was stalking Zahrie's phone and online all day? Who was stalking Zahrie's phone? They a bunch of frauds. It was a group effort, so they will suffer. So this was a group effort so that this would happen to her. Is that the third party unhappy that you don't care? Now, I'm not saying that every single person on this boat was involved, but hey, you know, the cards don't lie. People do. All right, any other messages for Zahrie Walls? Any other messages for Zahrie? It says Libra is going down in court. Smoking trees. So maybe that could be talked about, that there was some type of drug usage on the boat. She was always a broke bee. Okay, so there was a competition on who had the most money. And then we got he sleep with everyone. Okay? Somebody wanted to argue with her about a man. She wasn't worried about it. She had got her a new man. Because we seen that she got a new love offer, right? They won't recover from their karma. You know, they didn't want her to recover from what happened to her. So they will not recover. And then this popped out, conviction. So somebody could get convicted of something. What else is here for Zahrie? What else is here for Zahrie Walls and what happened to her? What else is here for Zahrie? Wanted you to be broke. She's like, I can never be that. Okay, Aquarius in reverse. Somebody's name could be Bryce or Bruce. What else is here for Zahrie Walls and what happened to her? I want your hand in marriage. Somebody could have wanted to marry her. And there was definitely jealousy behind that. What else is here for Zahrie Walls? We have Aries. That be her. She said somebody went to a fake-ass witch doctor. Somebody's name is Monica. And we have the devil. And there was a confrontation here. The confrontation could have ensued before the boat ride or during or both. Okay? It says, I'm laughing at you. You will never win. Self-sabotage in reverse. Okay, what's the self-sabotage? It says, I choose you. And dope fiends. Not realizing she was dealing with dope fiends. Just because people put on nice clothes don't mean they ain't on that shit to cook. All right? I don't want anyone to see you because you look better than me. So somebody felt like simply she looked better than them and she takes all the attention. What else is here for Zahrie Walls? And what happened to her? Will more details come out about her death? Emotions run high now. Stop praying for them because it's not working. She said, don't be praying for them. Sex trafficking. So somebody's into that? Or she blew the whistle on that happening? It says targeted you out of jealousy. Jurassic Park looking assholes. Okay? Target. They made her a target. Targeted you out of jealousy and then target. Plotting on how to get you back. So somebody wanted to get her back for something that they felt that she said, something that they felt that she done, okay? And then also upset with her over a twin flame connection with her and someone else. Then we have they don't respect you in reverse. God heard their plans. And so that's why this is not going, this bad deed will not go unpunished. A real fake ass chick. Okay, who is the real fake ass chick for Zahrie Walls and what happened to her? A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody, ex-husband in reverse. Still practicing witchcraft. It definitely was playing with some type of water spirits I see here. What else here for Zahrie Walls? And what happened to her? Someone is in despair. Because people are asking questions, okay? Somebody ain't had no soul. They literally just looked at her and watched her succumb. You understand what I'm saying? That's what she keeps saying. Like, what else is here for Zahrie? Loss. Okay, what else is here for Zahrie? You a real one. And that's why they like her, because she was real. Like, and she was intuitive and she knew things. She wasn't no dummy. Okay, what else is here for Zahrie? Was this an accident or was she taken out? They family don't like you. So somebody family didn't like her. What happened to Zahrie, an accident? Left on red. Somebody could have felt some type of way about her leaving them on red. You know what I'm saying? We got Taurus here. What does Zahrie want us to know about this Taurus? Mad because you cut them off. They stuck in that situation. It says ex-boyfriend wants you back. Okay, so ex-boyfriend vibes, right? Sorry about the light, y'all. What else is here for Zahrie Walls? We have Grandma Shirley. What else is here? New Jersey in reverse. Ancestors is taking your enemies out. So if she was taken out and these people call themselves setting her up or whatever, her ancestors finna start taking people out. It says that bitch needs some therapy. Okay, what else is here? They can hide from you, but not from God. So these people could be like hiding and quiet, and she letting them know, don't hide. You can't hide from God. You know what I'm saying? You can't hide from Him. Don't let them come around you. And it's like she received little signs and stuff. All right, hold up, y'all. Okay, who shouldn't have Zahrie let come around her? I don't want your baby daddy. In reverse. Mad because they ugly inside and out. Okay, what else is here for Zahrie? What happened to her on that boat? How did she end up getting off the boat or falling off the boat? Bitch. So somebody could have said bitch and pushed her off that damn boat. Okay, because when I asked her, how did she end up in that water? It say bitch. So me, being a woman from Chicago, I'm imagining the girl pushing her out of nowhere while they dancing and saying bitch and pushing in the water. Okay, why do we got bitch here for Zahrie? Because that was conflict, and that's bottom line. There was conflict. It say bitch and then conflict. Finders keepers. Okay, and something about hope somebody finds you and all this. Lord, what was the conflict that ensued on this boat? What is the conflict that ensued on this boat between Zahrie and someone else, or just period? Wife doesn't want a divorce. She won't leave me alone because I want you. I'm telling you, her and someone else had a sacred bond with one another. All right. Any other messages for Zahrie? Was this just an accident? Was Zahrie's death just an accident? Money spills. Your family is worried. Like maybe her mother or people in her family knew that something wasn't right, like a couple days before she passed. Can you answer the phone? Somebody wanted her to answer the phone. Her family members could have been calling her. A married man or a married woman is chasing you. Any other messages for Zahrie? The hitman fell in love with you. And I just feel like once somebody didn't get the job done last winter, then they came up with another plan. What else here for Zahriewalls? A Sagittarius is significant because she keeps showing me Sagittarius. All right. That could have also been like a planned trip to Mexico. All right, let's see. What else is here for Zahriewalls? We have a very jealous person that done this to her. A very jealous person. Who is this very jealous person for Zahriewalls? Okay, this person got a tainted soul. Okay, give me more on this jealous person for Zahrie. All right, give me more on this jealous person. He or she is going outside. That's how they story end. And somebody gonna have a warrant out for their arrest because they was jealous of her love and happiness. And if they don't get arrested for what happened to her, they're gonna get arrested for something because that's just karma. You know what I'm saying? Any other messages? And then we have Gemini, twin. We have terrified. Somebody could be a Gemini. And then we got Libra. So a tower for a Libra and a Gemini. Tower. Defeat. Hate crime. This was a hate crime. Okay, this was a hate crime. I don't care what they say on the news. This definitely was a hate crime of some type. All right. And it says praying to God will not help them. So if they mess, might as well not pray. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If this reading brought clarity to her situation, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to smash that like button. I will be doing a part 2. If y'all have any questions that you want me to ask during part 2, please put them down in the comment section. And thank you for viewing this reading.